A day in my shoes, life in an NYC shelter. They say New York never sleeps. Neither do I. Not really. Not in here. I wake up before my alarm. I always do. The dim morning light creeps through the wide window across the room, casting long shadows on the dorm walls. My back aches from the thin mattress. My body's learned to ignore it mostly. Around me, the orchestra of morning begins. The rustling of plastic bags, the soft thuds of lockers opening, quiet coughing, and slippered feet shuffling across the tiles. In a room with 10 other women, privacy is a memory, and peace is always borrowed. By 6:30 a.m., I'm up. I keep my routine tight. Layers on. It's always colder in here than you would expect. Hoodie, sneakers, my everyday armor. I pack my tote with the usual ID, MetroCard, notepad, pen, and the little bottle of hand sanitizer I refill religiously. It's not much, but it's mine. Breakfast is served downstairs. The food varies. Some mornings, it's oatmeal thick enough to patch a wall. Other days, scrambled eggs so rubbery they bounce back at you. Still, I eat. Hunger is a distraction I can't afford, not when the day demands all of me. The morning hustle. After breakfast, the real work begins. My name's still on the housing waiting list. I've been on it for 3 years. That list is long and hope is thin, but I still show up. I head to the resource room, my version of an office. It's quiet there, and the Wi-Fi usually holds. I sit at the computer and start my ritual. Housing listings first, then job boards, then my email. I scribble notes, addresses, phone numbers, names of places that may or may not call back. Staff float in and out, helping when they can. Ms. Rivera, my caseworker, gives me a nod. She's tough and no nonsense, but has a heart buried in there somewhere. We've had our battles, but she fights for us in ways we don't always see. At 9 a.m., I have a housing appointment. Another inspection for an apartment I probably won't get. I show up anyway. You have to. One missed appointment and you could fall off the radar. That's the game. Keep your name alive in the system. Keep your case active. Stay visible. By late morning, I grab a granola bar and head for the bus. Afternoon survival. I work part-time as a clerical temp, under the table. It doesn't pay much, but it keeps my phone on and covers the little things the shelter doesn't. Tampons, toothpaste, a pair of socks without holes. Some of the women back at the dorm think I've got it good because I've got a gig. They say I'm lucky. Maybe I am. But luck doesn't stretch very far in this city. One emergency, one missed day, one broken shoe, and the whole system wobbles. By 5 p.m., I'm usually done. I don't head back to the shelter right away. Most residents drift in around now, but I try to stay out as long as I can. I sit in a coffee shop if I can spare the change, or the public library if I can't. I apply for better jobs, reschedule appointments, try to finish my online course. Some of the other ladies just walk, miles and miles, because being inside too long makes you forget what fresh air feels like, makes you feel institutionalized. The evening routine. Some nights, a few of us meet up at the local cafe. Nothing fancy, fast food and warm cups of cheap coffee. But we turn that little corner into a kingdom. We call it Shelter Hour. The regulars. Me, Patrice, Dee, sometimes Keisha if she didn't have a bad day. We order what we can, pool our fries, and pretend the fluorescent lighting is candlelight. We talk about everything and nothing. The woman who tried to smuggle a stray cat into the dorm last week. The weird noise coming from the 6th floor showers. That one guy on the job board who posts the same fake position every week. We laugh, loud and free. Not because we're okay, but because we're trying to be. Humor is our armor. It's how we shield ourselves from the weight of what we carry. By 7 p.m., it's time to head back to the shelter. We call it the farm. We say it like a joke, but it's not really funny. We get checked in, wanded down Our bags searched, herded in, counted, monitored. The only thing missing is a bell. Reflections at night. Once the noise dies down and everyone starts settling in, I find my little square of peace. I sit on my bed with my notebook open and my pen ready. I don't write anything profound, just little things. A dream that I don't want to forget. A quote I saw on the subway. A list of places to call tomorrow. Some nights I write to myself, "Dear me, you're doing better than you think." I've written that same line so many times it's starting to feel like a mantra or a lifeline. Outside the window, the city still pulses with life. Lights blink in patterns only New Yorkers understand. I watch it all and whisper a quiet promise to myself. This isn't forever. Lights out. Curfews at 10 p.m. The overhead lights go out all at once. No warning, just click. Darkness. But the glow from the city never leaves. It slips through the window like it's checking on us, like it knows we're still here, still standing. Someone cries softly in the bunk across from me. Another woman mutters in her sleep. The hum of the heater clicks on. I pull my blanket up and exhale. Some nights I pray. Other nights I just breathe and hope that's enough. This isn't forever. Tomorrow I'll get up and do it all again. Because that's what survival looks like. Because I'm not just surviving. I'm learning how to live.